Now that I've honestly have had some time to really process it, yeah, this is the epic conclusion of not only the final battle here and the final war, but also just in general against Shigaraki and All For One. Do I still think it's bullshit that All For One just comes in and takes over Shigaraki's body and stuff and becomes this mid villain? Well, final villain, yeah, but still, the epicness of this final battle is that every single one of Izuku Midoriya's classmates are all there, and they're willing, not only them, but also other heroes. Shoto and Endeavor come in after we get a little bit of Endeavor getting pep talk from his second son that despises him the most, and basically saying, like, you still have to fight. And yeah, they both come in to help, but this is everyone giving it their all and just here to stop All For One once and for all. And yeah, honestly, it is epic. Like the way they're protecting Izuku Midoriya, the one that's gonna land the finishing blow, and how honestly, All For One underestimated the body. Like this body, yeah, he got it to be powerful. He's pushing everyone to their limits, but the super regeneration isn't working for two reasons. One is that the body was damaged so much whenever Izuku forced One For All into it that obviously it damaged the way its regenerative functions are. And second, it brings back to something from season one about those that don't train One For All are essentially kind of gonna just explode because they don't have control over that quirk. And yes, it is clear that the fact that it kept like increasing in power from each user is what helped it here. So in a way, all of the users had a role to play in defeating All For One, as well as the fact that Izuku did manage to land one hell of a hit first. He's disappearing, but then obviously All For One being the petty man he is, or I guess a petty child really, he refused to die and just regenerated, or at least kept trying to stay afloat. And yeah, not only did that kind of caused Kurogiri to kind of react and come in to, I think, help Izuku from getting killed because his whole priority is Shigaraki, and I guess he was able to kind of stall All For One. And then Bakugo just comes from the freaking hospital, just blowing his way through and protecting Izuku Midori. Like everyone is protecting Deku from getting hit because he's the one that's gonna really end All For One. And not only that, but we do see that All For One has like a talk with his brother. And look, I will say this: the anime, in terms of voice acting, really shows the desperation of All For One wanting to have his brother. That he obviously wants everything to himself, but the fact that his brother is something he desperately has been wanting for who knows how long at this point, it kind of shows that, I mean, dude is kind of just a sad man, a lonely man, as Deku would put it. And yeah, unfortunately, Deku's whole thing was able to reawaken, well, a bunch of other One For All users, with Shigaraki being one of them now. And Shigaraki's only still there because Nana managed to kind of protect them from being completely consumed and destroyed by All For One. So we get this amazing thing of One For All Deku and One For All Shigaraki attacking from two different sides, from the physical world and from the vestige world, in order to finally destroy All For One for good. And I do like that All For One's brother, it basically says like he failed to steer his brother in the right way. So unfortunately, he has to now pay the consequences, that being All For One. And yep, the defeat of All For One is here. We do get a talk between Shigaraki and Deku, and basically showing that Deku did manage to get through Shigaraki, and Shigaraki is somewhat grateful, as well as asking one more thing for before he dies, being that he wants, if Spinner's alive, that Deku tells Spinner Tomura Shigaraki fought to destroy until the very end. So, some parting words for his friend before like we get this amazing, beautiful shot of just the sky kind of clearing up, being bright, showing that yes, they have finally got past the darkness and have finally defeated the so-called demon lord, All For One. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of cathartic because obviously this is the end, not the finale of My Hero Academia just yet, because we got a few episodes to go. But yeah, this is really it. Like this is how we're gonna conclude this. And I will say this, the anime has convinced me at least that this is pretty cool. Like, it was, I guess, cool in the manga, but here, I mean, look at this. This is, animation is just beautiful. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Like, it was really good conclusion to this entire thing.